Up and they're racing in the Black and White Whisky Champion Chase, heading towards the first of the 13 fences, and predictably another brownie setting off in front from Very Promising in second. Then Hard Case and Borough Quarter, and they're followed on the inside by Oregon Trail. Another brownie doesn't jump it too well, and Very Promising lands in front as they head down now towards the second fence, the first of the ditches. Joe Byrne kicks on again on another brownie by 2 lengths from Very Promising in second, then Hard Case on the outside third, Oregon Trail on the inside of Borough Quarter, and about 5 lengths behind these Royal Bond, with Bob's Line the back marker of the 7. Making the turn out of the back straight and heading down towards the third fence. Another brownie in the lead, about 4 clear now of Very Promising on the inside of Hard Case, then Oregon Trail running 4. Behind Oregon Trail is Borough Quarter, and then a gap of 5 lengths to Royal Bond, with Bob's Line at the tail of the field. Beginning the turn into the straight towards the 4th fence, and another brownie by 3 lengths from the favourite Very Promising in second, Hard Case in third. Then Oregon Trail, the second English challenger, tracked by Borough Quarter, and about a break then of 5 lengths to Royal Bond, with Bob's Line at the rear. Coming down now to the 4th. At the fence before the stands. Another brownie in the lead. Oregon Trail moves up on the far side of Very Promising. Hard Case is next. Borough Quarter just in behind them, and then a gap of about 5 lengths or so to Royal Bond and Bob's Line as they pass the stands. Heading towards the next plain fence, another brownie in the lead by a length from Oregon Trail in second, then Hard Case on the near side third. On the inside of Hard Case is Very Promising, a length and a half back to Borough Quarter, who's about 6 in front of Royal Bond, and the back marker of the 7 is Bob's Line as they go away from the stands. They've covered almost a mile, and the leader, another brownie from Oregon Trail in second, Hard Case is third, then Very Promising Richard Dunwoody in 4. Another brownie jumps out to the right. Oregon Trail disputing the lead now, with Hard Case in third. In 4th place is Very Promising on the inner, then a gap to Borough Quarter. Royal Bond is next, and Bob's Line back at the tail of the field as they begin the sweep that will bring them to the far side of the track. They've another 8 fences left to jump. Another brownie on the outside, Oregon Trail on the inner, between horses Hard Case, just behind them on the inside Very Promising, then a 3-length gap to Borough Quarter, followed by Bob's Line, who's improved a place, and Royal Bond now trails them as they start down the far side. 6 fences in the back straight, and Oregon Trail, Ronnie Began by half a length from Hard Case, Ken Morgan on the outside, another brownie in third, then Very Promising in 4. 2 lengths then to Borough Quarter, then Bob's Line, and the back marker is Royal Bond. Oregon Trail the leader. Slight mistakes by another brownie and Royal Bond, but neither lose too much ground as they come towards the next 7 from home. Oregon Trail in the lead by almost a length. Very Promising improves on the inside of Hard Case. Another brownie on the outside of Borough Quarter. 3 lengths to Bob's Line. The back marker is Royal Bond. Oregon Trail the leader. Another brownie loses ground at that one now and has dropped back to be the back marker, but as they head towards the second ditch, 6 from home, Oregon Trail and Very Promising, the 2 English challengers. 1-2 at this stage from Borough Quarter, the only mare, in third. In 4th place is Hard Case. Borough Quarter a mistake there, and Very Promising out jumps Oregon Trail, and Bob's Line's getting into it now on the inside, and Royal Bond getting into contention also. 5 from home now. Very Promising is the leader from Oregon Trail. Royal Bond on the outside again. Very Promising jumps it better than Oregon Trail. Royal Bond is there on the outside. Bob's Line just behind them, then Hard Case and Borough Quarter, and they've left another brownie well behind. Going towards the 4th last. Very Promising, half a length to Oregon Trail and Royal Bond. 2 lengths to Bob's Line as they jump it. Very Promising from the old man of the party. Royal Bond in second. 3rd place is Bob's Line, and Oregon Trail has dropped back very quickly. They're racing towards the final ditch now, and Very Promising Richard Dunwoody, half a length to Royal Bond, Tom Taft. 3 lengths to Frank Berry on Bob's Line. Going well at this stage. Then Hard Case and Oregon Trail, but up front is Very Promising from Royal Bond, who makes a slight mistake. Bob's Line is after them in third, and the trio clear of Oregon Trail 4, and then Hard Case as they come down to the second last in the Black and White Whisky Champion Chase. Very Promising in the lead. Bob's Line moves up into second. On the outside, Royal Bond running a great race as they come to the second last now. It's Very Promising and Bob's Line together, racing towards the home turn now. Very Promising is the leader from Bob's Line, and they've gone 3 lengths clear of Royal Bond, who's a good 8-10 clear of Hard Case as they race towards the final fence. Very Promising on the far side for England. Bob's Line on the near side for Ireland. They're clear of Royal Bond in third. Hard Case back and forth. fourth. It's very promising. The leader as they come to the last from Bob's Line. They're clear of Royal Bond. Hard Case back and forth, then Oregon Trail. But very promising has the advantage as they rise to the last. Bob's Line on the near side. Little between them on the run in now. Bob's Line on the stand side. Very promising on the far side. Neck and neck. Very promising on the far side has the advantage. Bob's Line in second as they race into the closing stages. Very promising, asserting himself in the closing stages and racing up to the line. Very promising. Richard Dunwoody are going to win it at the line. Very promising. Forging clear to win it from Bob's Line in second, and third is Royal Bond.
Well, how about that for a New Year's present for you? It's only just happened, first time I've seen it, and it was very exciting. There, the result, very promising, 5-4 favourite. Bob's Line 5-2, and Royal Bond 25-1.